Right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, guys. It's been a while since I've done any streaming, but let me send this out to my friends too. I am checking out Forza Horizon 6. We're gonna check it out. I played it a little bit already, but we're gonna check it out on the Xbox. And then I'm going to do like a race on the Xbox, and then I'm going to switch over to my PC so we can check it out, maybe see if we can see the difference. I don't know how much of a difference you guys are going to see on your guys' end, but I should be seeing a pretty significant difference on my side. So we'll check it out. We'll see how it goes. Make an adjustment here. So we're gonna check that out, guys. All right, but thank you for joining me today. Those of you that are joining, I do appreciate that. I know I haven't been streaming the way I should be, but you know, we're gonna see what we could do. I've been pretty busy. We're coming up to the end of the school year, and as some of you may know, I am a teacher, so that is where the bulk of my time has gone. But what we're going to do real quick is we are going to go into the settings real quick, and we're going to go into TV and display options. We're going to kick that up to 1440. Keep that. Okay. So, because my monitor can... Ooh, I am Ruler of Cali. Thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you. Or 200. Sorry, 200 it looks like. That was super loud. Yeah, 200. That was super loud. I'm going to have to turn this bad boy down, because that came through pretty loud. All right. So here we go. Let's get the game sound going. Let's see here. There we go. And I should be able to hear game sound, and so should you guys. There we go. Yep. All right. I'll turn that up a little bit. Fortunately, it's got to be up pretty loud. Maybe we'll turn down just a little bit so that the game sound comes through the way it should. But all right, we're gonna go do a race. We're gonna check it out. We're gonna see how this goes. Riding around in my GR86. That's like my realistic dream car, right? I'm hopefully gonna get one of those in the near future. that is the plan anyway. All right, so we are going to go to the map and we're gonna go hit this event right here because that's the one. All right, and we got a little ways to go, so we'll get the drive, and then I got it on streamer mode. So if you want to stream this game, they do have a streamer mode, right? The streamer mode. I don't have any of the radio stations available, right? So it's got this music playing, which I'm gonna guess is DRM or not DRM, but what's the? It's copyright free music. What's the? It's copyright free music, so you can stream it. That way you still get a little something going on. Cali King with the 200 bits. Thank you. I appreciate you guys joining in. I know I've been MIA for, well, quite some time. Life, well, it gets busy sometimes. And sometimes you gotta do a little cupcaking. And sometimes you're busy with work. And sometimes you're busy with both. Now hopefully, well not hopefully, actually, I know in the next month or so, I'm gonna be going to Japan for real. And I'm gonna be checking it out. And I will let you guys know. I will let you know if we are seeing if this is how accurate this is. Now I did show some of this to a friend of mine who's from Japan, and she said, you know, the only thing is the roads aren't really quite as wide. I feel like they maybe have widened the roads up a little bit, and I did see some people commenting on that too. They're like, I lived in Japan for X amount of years and the roads are not that wide. So maybe they widen some things up a little bit just to make it easier for us knuckleheads driving around. But you know, we'll see. We shall see in about a month and a half. Not even a month and a half. Oh man, it's so close. I'm super excited. I'm a little scared. I've never been outside of this country, unless you count, you know, like Tijuana and Rosarito. But I don't really count those, you know. I didn't even need my passport to go out of to the, you know, there. I don't know about now, but back then anyway, I just used my ID and my driver's license and go down and come back, make a day trip out of it, you know, go party. But this is something different, right? So let's see how this goes. This game looks absolutely gorgeous. I love it, even on the Xbox, right? We're running at 30 frames per second. It looks really good. And after this race, we'll do a quick little switch over, and we'll look at it on the PC, and I'll give you guys all the specs of my PC, what I'm running, and yeah, we will go from there. So let's get this race cracking. Here we go. I'm gonna try not to rewind either. I'm gonna try to be fair. Try not to run it into walls or anything either, though. Here we go. Here we go. Woohoo! Yeah. Oh. Oh, already there's a wall. Oh man. Whew. Ooh, all right, not too bad, not too bad. Just the one little tap on the wall. I got damage turned off because, you know, I don't like looking at my cars after I smashed into something. I might turn the damage back on. I don't know. But, you know, I like my cars to keep looking fresh, you know? Oh, that's a wall. Oh, I came in way too hot on that. Oh, man. Whew. That's like out of commission for sure. Man. Oh no, wall. Oh man. Well, I did terrible. Ooh, nice. Oh. Oh man, you come in like way hot, way hot. I keep accidentally hitting the button. We might have to do this again. Oh, this is terrible. I might need redemption. Terrible. Oh, I'm off. Oh no. Oh man, that was awful. All right. So, weird glitch. Now I'm stuck. Let's see if we can get back far enough. So that's a weird little glitch. I just fell through the floor. That's crazy. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Okay, let's rewind it again. Okay, let's see if it goes to the floor again. Is it if you don't make it far enough? Do you have to make that? You have to clear it completely? That's kind of weird, huh? Let's see. All right, so I only did the rewind because I got stuck. Okay.
Keep practicing. There's some seconds to shave off, though.
1 star. Okay, whatever. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We are going to real quick like switch this over. So we're gonna shut this off. And we're gonna put this over here. And we're gonna get the PC up and running. So we can check it out on the PC version, right? We're gonna check that out. Yeah. Dang, bottom of the 4th. The Dodgers haven't even scored a single. Dang. The Brewers are killing us. Killing us. Okay. So we're going to check it out. It's booting up right now. So I'm going to give it a second and then I'll switch it back over so you guys can see it. But while that is happening, hey, girls, cut it out. My dogs are barking. While that is happening, we are going to, I'll go over a little bit about what I've got in my PC. So I've got a Ryzen 7 9700X on a is it a B6? I think it's a B650 motherboard. The Gigabit gaming V2 AX V2, I think is what it's called. I really hate Windows though. I'm gonna tell you right now because they need to fix this app. They need to fix it. Let's see what we got here. Here, but you can't hear. You can't hear as in there's no sound coming through, or you can't hear because you're not listening. I do have sound, it says going out here. It looks like everything's good on my end. Let me check the final output. Sound is going through. So that sounds okay. All right. So I guess maybe you're just not, I don't know what the deal is. But okay, here we go. So we're going to get Forza Horizon up and running. Quiet. Let's go all the way to live. Okay, there we go. I don't know if this just pauses. Maybe it just pauses. Maybe it's just me. Let me see. Am I going to turn? Okay. Well, anyway, here we go. We're going to get it up and running. There we go. I got those windows. We're going to minimize those so I can see my stats. Cool. Oh, no. Remote down. Remote. Okay. Put that out of the way. All right, here we go. So we got Playground Games logo coming up. So we're gonna switch this over. Here we go. All right, and we're gonna get the controller up and running. We're also gonna see the difference between this controller. So we're gonna turn this down a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and start the game. We're in streamer mode. Let's get this going. Okay, so like I was saying, I've got a 9700X, right? Ryzen 7 9700X, AMD, right? I've got a B550 or B650 motherboard. That's the gigabit gaming AX V2, AX gaming, whatever it's called. I've got a 3080 Ti. It's a Zotac Gaming NVIDIA RTX 3080 Ti. So yeah, older card, but we'll see how it compares. And then we've got 32 gigs of DDR5 RAM at, I believe it's 6,000 megahertz. So it's pretty beefy. All in all, it's pretty good. All in all, it's pretty good. Sorry, my dogs were yelling or barking at my neighbor. All in all, it's pretty good. Beefier than the Xbox Series X and the PS5, but not quite obviously as beefy as the newer cards. So, like, I have done some benchmark tests on this, and or I did a benchmark tool to get this started. And when I did the benchmarking tool at extreme settings with no ray tracing, okay, what's going on? I don't know what's going on. Turn this thing off. Something's going on here because every time I'm doing this, it won't. I really don't know what this button is. Okay, so now this game seems to be glitching. Why? I don't know. So let's try rebooting it. Gosh. I don't even know what this button does. I'm gonna have to look this up. All right, let's see if this works. You gotta love PC gaming, right? Bunch of BS. That's why I don't care how all the cool stuff you could do with PC games. I don't care what people say. I don't think console gaming will ever die, because the thing about console gaming is it just works majority of the time, right? I turn the game on, I need to update it. It updates everything that it needs. It's not a big deal. I can't tell you how many times I played a game from one day to the next, and I get into the next, I go and I boot it up the next day and it doesn't work right. And I'm like, what's going on? Why is the game not running right? It keeps crashing. It keeps, the frame rate sucks. I don't, something. And then I find out that it's the driver. There was a driver update, and I needed to update the driver in order to get that fixed. And so I absolutely hate that. We'll see if this fixes it. I do know this controller I think has a turbo on it, and I might have accidentally activated it on one of the buttons. I don't think so, but I don't really know because there's a button on this controller. I don't know what it does, and I don't know where I did with instructions, so I'll have to look that up. But we're gonna get this loaded up. Check this out. Again, we're running on a RTX 3080 Ti Ryzen 9700X and 32 gigs of DDR5 RAM at 6,000 megahertz per second, or mega transfers per second, whatever, 6,000 megahertz. So let's see here. Okay, so it was the game. All right, we're in the Otani region. All right, here we go. So we're gonna go back to this thing that we just completely screwed up, and we're gonna see how we do. So I did do the benchmarking test on the extreme settings, which is a little bit better than, and we're at 1440p for all of this because my monitor for this does 1440p. I can do 4K on my TV with the Xbox, and I could do 4K with my computer if I connect it to my TV, but the main thing is here at 1440p, even at 1440, we were getting 30 frames per second on the Xbox, and the settings were not nearly as high. The settings on this, even though it's an older graphics card, we are at extreme settings on everything. The only thing we don't have turned on is ray tracing, right? So no ray tracing right now. But I'm getting 60 frames per second. I'm actually getting more than that. On the benchmarking test, I was getting up around 80 some odd frames per second, 80 to 90. But I keep it, I only worry about 60 right now on this. You guys aren't even gonna be able to see all the extra frames. And when I turned ray tracing on, I was like, it chopped it in half. I was getting I want to say 40 to 50 frames per second. It wasn't good. It looked really nice, but honestly, there's not as big of a difference because this game absolutely it looks beautiful even without the ray tracing going on. So I prefer to go raw rasterization power, and we're pushing it to the extreme. And we're pushing the GPU pretty hard, but it's still not maxed out. Now, when I was doing the what's it called? The ray tracing run, now that was pushing it. That my GPU was tapped at 100% the whole time when I was looking at the stats. Yeah, eyes on the road. I was looking at the stream. All right, we're gonna enter the event. Okay, we're gonna go solo. All right. And we should still be in streamer mode, so we're good there on the audio, hopefully. All right, here we go. We're gonna try again. Hopefully we do better this time. Because man, that was garbage. I don't know, do you have to get 3 stars? I think you have to get 3 stars. We'll see. Ooh, wall. Wall. Well, we'll see. We're gonna have to start this bad boy over. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, let's continue. We're gonna all right. Here we go. Yeah, this is where I like really screwed up last time. So I have a feeling that even though I didn't do as good in the front half, I can definitely do better here. Maybe I can get 2 stars. I don't know. All right, let's see how we did. Way better. Is it enough for 2 stars? It is.
There's some seconds to shave off out there.
4 minutes. I think we could do it. We're gonna go for the 4 minute. We're gonna get it under 4 minutes. We are gonna get it under 4 minutes before we leave today. Here we go. Woo! Yeah. Okay, no, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It was a slam on the wall, but not too bad. Yeah, we used the wall to our advantage there, so it was a tactical move. Okay. That's what we're gonna do. Still hit the wall, dang. You gotta be careful coming off of that. You come in really hot, just coming off of those 3 jumps. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, we're down a second from our other time, so oh, we didn't get the 4 minutes. We're gonna beat our time, but I gotta get a few more seconds off of it. 4 more seconds, 5 more seconds off. All right, here we go. We got this. One more time. This is it. There we go. We're gonna get it under 4 minutes. Okay, we're gonna restart. We gotta be ahead. We gotta be ahead. We cannot be that far behind at the first checkpoint. Okay, we're ahead, we're ahead, we're ahead. Let's keep it that way. Let's keep, oh shit, come on, come on. I don't know if we're gonna make it. We're gonna try. Oh no. Damn it. Coming too close. Oh no. Close though. Okay, we shaved some more time off of it, but we didn't quite get it, so we gotta try it again. We gotta try it again. Okay. I want to get it under that. I want to get that 3 stars. We're close. Okay. We're close. Okay. Oh, not good. Not good. But we can still make it up. Let's see if we could make it up. Let's go. Let's go. Maybe we should just slam into stuff. That's gonna kill us right there. Oh, that was it. Oh, well, maybe not. I don't know. Oh, that was ridiculous. You know what? But you know what? I'm not. No. You know what? I'm not even gonna do the rewind. I am just gonna restart. Sometimes it's one of the things I do hate about this game is like that should have been just like a glancing, you know, because I didn't hit anything head on. But sometimes it'll just stop you. And all the Forza games have been like that, where they always have these little. Well, and you guys, you know, they do have the share glitches. Also, I'm not a good driver, I know. Before anybody starts, you know, reaming me for that. Maybe I shouldn't hit stuff. I know. Wow, that's even worse than last time. I gotta quit. I keep hitting the button. I just want to restart. I don't want to. I gotta get that under. See, now I know I could do this if I did the rewind, but I don't want to do it with a rewind. I want to do it in a single run. But you could perfect this thing, and your replay would look phenomenal if you use that rewind feature. Okay. All right, we're doing good. We're doing good. We're doing good. I get excited because I'm doing good, and then I come into the turns too hot, and okay. Okay. All right, we're doing good. Don't get too crazy. Okay, we're gonna break here. It's all right. It's all right. It's just a little glance. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Shoot. Oh, that's gonna cost me. I know it. I had it. I was doing so good. Oh no, am I gonna get it? Am I gonna get it? Am I gonna get it? Oh, I think I got it. Barely. Oh no, so close. Oh, so close. All right, we can do this. We can do this. I hope you guys aren't tired of just watching me do the same race over and over again, but we can do this. We can do this. Oof. All right, here we go. We got it this time. Oh, come on. Why was... I'm like pulling the stick and the car's still not turning. Ew. Come on, come on. it's gonna cost me. I think we got it this time. I think we got it. Yes! Woo! Yes! 3 stars.
Oh, tough act to follow.
That's right. Looks nothing like me. The character creator really sucks in this game. I'm gonna tell you that much. But we're not here for the characters. We're here for the cars, you know, whatever. But if they're gonna have me out in front every race, I want them to let me customize my character more.
Wear that new wristband with pride. You earned it.
Yes.
Your next milestone is a Horizon Showcase event. This one is pretty special. You know the drill. To qualify, we have these new events open to you. So, what takes your fancy?
Wow. They got all kinds of stuff, don't they? All right. Well, that's going to be it for the stream today. Just an hour long, nothing crazy. I just wanted to check out Forza Horizon on the Xbox versus the PC. Of course, I knew the PC was going to run better, but I wanted to see how close they were. And honestly, they're pretty close. I know I could drop the fidelity down on the Xbox, and instead of doing, you know, I could drop the graphics down and get that 60 frames per second. But of course, even with an older graphics card like the RTX 3080 Ti, I can still get better graphics and still get 60 plus frames per second than what I could get on the Xbox or the PS5. I almost said PS2, the PS5. So, you know, that's just something you got to ask yourself. If you are willing to sacrifice the ease of use, right, that the console has, if you're willing to sacrifice that, get out of here. There's flies on my light. Get out of here. If you're willing to sacrifice, you know, if you're willing to sacrifice that simplicity, that convenience, right, that the Xbox has or the PlayStation has, if you're a console gamer, for PC gaming, you can get a lot more out of your machine. They are more expensive though, and of course, there's a lot more headaches. But aside from that, guys, thank you so much for joining me today, checking this out, and until next time, keep on gaming.